we're traveling to the spookiest vacation destinations with travel expert, our friend Adam Duckworth. Halloween is only 2 days away.
Yeah, it is. Here to count down the top 5 spooky vacation destinations is the founder of Travelmation, Adam Duckworth.
Our friend Adam.
Duckworth.
We're talking spooky today, guys.
We are. Duckworth, first question. Do you believe in ghosts?
I can't say that I actually have the answer to that question. I'm in the middle. They could exist, they could not. I don't know. I don't say yes or no.
Okay, we'll see.
Isn't that an interesting answer?
That is an interesting answer. I like that.
It could happen. It could be real. I don't know.
That bodes well for this segment.
For this
does.
one. Well, we have 5 spooky places for us to visit, starting us off with the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Is it true Marilyn Monroe's spirit roams this hotel?
That's what they say. The Hollywood Roosevelt. Okay, have you been to the Hollywood Roosevelt?
Yes.
Very dark, very spooky.
Yeah.
The first Academy Awards were actually held at this property.
It's got that vibe.
Yeah, and Marilyn Monroe lived there for 2 years. Now it's said that her spirit and ghost haunts this property. It's been seen everywhere, including most prevalent in a full-length mirror. So guests, it's kind of like around this hallway, this full-length mirror. She's said to appear there if you stare at it long enough. Guests alike and housekeepers of the property have all reported it. So that's number 1 on my list.
Checking in there.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then if you go down to Long Beach, it's also said that the Queen Mary, which is about 100 years old, they always have a big Halloween deal going on there, haunted boat thing.
Mario, this is a spooky one. Okay, the Queen Mary, 49 people died on this ship before they converted it to a hotel. Now it's a hotel, and it is haunted from start to finish, according to what they say. Room B340, okay, don't miss this, room B340, a guy died in this room in the 40s, and now it's said that his spirit haunts the room. There have been reports of guests staying in this room, sheets being ripped off in the middle of the night, in the bed, lights flickering on and off, little knocking going on. Now, a little knocking goes on in the Queen Mary every Saturday night. However, this is a little bit more special in terms of knocking. This is really a haunted place. Also, they keep the pool empty because that's where they say the haunts from the Queen Mary, those who passed away, materialize.
These are 49 different deaths in different capacities,
yeah, so when the ship was sailing, that was what happened. 49 people had died in different capacities on board.
Yeah, not going to be going down there.
That's cool.
But I am from Atlanta. Savannah, Georgia is known to be one of the most haunted areas in the country. Why is that?
You've seen the ads for Savannah, right? Families riding bikes with helmets, sipping coffee, moss hanging from the trees. Looks nice, right?
Moss, yes.
Yeah, however, if you look closer, there's going to be trouble because the Savannah, Georgia area is just... So let's start with the Marshall House. The Marshall House, because a lot of people died in Savannah during the Civil War, and there was a case of a big outbreak of yellow fever. The Marshall House was a hotel, a hospital that converted into a hotel, and they say the spirits of the people who died in that hospital haunt the hotel.
Well, you know, a lot of people die in hospitals. So
that's right.
There's going to be a lot of those.
There's a lot of deaths in Savannah, though, because of all those things, including the war and the yellow fever. However, then it goes to this brewery that Ghost Hunters was on. They said it was haunted. That brewery closed down this year. And then there's this place called the Grave Face Museum in Savannah, which actually chronicles all of these serial killers and different unique things.
Look at that.
This is said to be, so Ghost Hunters have gone here, and a guy was so overwhelmed by the paranormal activity that he fainted and collapsed in the middle of this museum. There's so much going on in Savannah, it's not even funny.
You know what's wild? My wife wants to go to all this haunted
She
stuff.
loves it.
She likes all this. I'm like, why? I don't understand.
You know, you say to the ghost, don't you say, leave, ghost, and they're supposed to leave? You're supposed to, like, say something to them.
No, you got to wear, you got to get it crossed and you get everything blessed. Like, remember The Exorcist? That's how you got to do it.
It seems like a lot of work to go in there with that, but you never know.
Okay, quickly, we've got the Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
That's right. So Stephen King stayed in the Stanley Hotel as he was writing The Shining. He was inspired by it. Also, I don't know if you heard this, but our very own Scott Evans just went to the Stanley Hotel and had one of these experiences because they lean into all of the ghost experiences, the paranormal activity. That was a really popular place in Colorado.
That was in Colorado.
This is an immersive overnight. It's with Peacock, right, and Blumhouse. This just looks like a lot going on, Adam.
Oh, that's very cool. So, okay, great stuff.
is to die. What? I'm reading the wall.
Now, have we seen Scott since he's been back?
We have not.
We have not seen Scott. Can someone confirm he made it back?
Have you stayed at any of these places by chance?
I have stayed at the Hollywood Roosevelt, and it is phenomenal, but I've not stayed at any of the other ones.
Look, you went to the one where Marilyn Monroe.
Did you see any ghosts? Did you see Marilyn?
I did not see Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
I cannot say that I saw Marilyn Monroe. I cannot confirm or deny, as I said in the beginning.
Fair enough.
Great job, as always.
Good stuff, Duckworth. Listen, to book your next vacation, visit the Travelmation website with Duckworth.
We'll be right back.